you like that?
What's up my little flowers? Welcome back to hell. So, today I wanted to do something that I've actually never done before, and that's a tier list. I was originally going to do this video with BTS or TXT, but I decided to do one for our girls first because they have the least amount of songs. Even though, I will say, Blink's got fed in 2020. It's a new year, so before all these groups start releasing new music, I want to do discography tier lists for them. So, comment, like, and subscribe if you want to see more. It's greatly appreciated. Also, before we begin, if you want you can follow my social medias in the description below. I am always looking for new K-pop friends since I don't really have any in real life. Now, let's begin. Keep in mind before we actually start ranking, that I have stanned Blackpink since their debut. Literally, I have been there since YG first announced them. So what I'm trying to say is, I'm a huge fan of them and these are just my opinions. If you disagree with the ranking, that's fine. We all have different tastes in music and that's why artists like Blackpink try to make a diverse discography. Leave your own ranking in the comments because I am super interested in everyone's opinions. So, just because I rank a song low on the list, please don't come in here with that bullshit of accusing me of being a fake Blink. Like, no, sis. I just have preferences and they won't be the same as yours. That doesn't mean I dislike the song. I like all of these songs and have blasted them in my car an unhealthy amount. So, just remember that. Now, let's get into the list. I am going to place these songs in one of the following categories. The very top of the list is bop 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 up to the top because you know I stay on my high school musical bullshit. Basically if a song is in this tier it means that it is the best of the best. An absolutely iconic song that can't be touched. Now, I will not only be ranking the songs in separate tiers, but I will also place them in the order that I like them in the tiers, meaning, the closer a song is to the left of the tier, the more I like it. The next tier is This Is Why I've stanned since debut. I feel like this should be pretty self-explanatory. The next tier is Sitting Pretty, Savage. Even though Pretty Savage will probably be higher than this tier. Basically any song in this tier is Sitting Pretty. It is a good song that I listen to a lot, and I will probably continue to do so. The next tier is It's Aight, or I Might Skip. These are good songs that I like, but if they come on in my playlist there is a chance I might skip it. That doesn't mean I don't like the song, I just don't listen to it as much. Finally, the last tier is Miss Girl. Let's be real, no song is going in this tier because there are no songs that I heavily dislike. Now, let's begin with the iconic debut, Boom Baya. This song was a dual debut with Whistle, and let me just say, what a fucking debut it was. We all expected a good debut because YG keeps magic girl group potions in his basement, but this just exceeded all expectations. Everything about it was iconic, from the looks, to the vocals, to the rap, and the dance. Just chef's kiss. Boom Baya remains that bitch and I said what I said. It is still on my playlist, and for that it ranks high. I think it's only fair because it is their debut that it goes in the debut tier. I wanted to put it in bop 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 up to the top, but there are just some songs that I think are a bit more iconic. Next, Whistle. Boom Baya's sister track. This might be considered an unpopular opinion, but I personally liked Whistle better than Boom Baya. I don't know why. Maybe I just liked the music video better because let's be honest, Whistle remains one of their prettiest videos to date. Whistle is absolutely iconic, and if you watched the Blackpink documentary on Netflix, you would know that it actually didn't almost become the debut track. Those hoes at YG weren't going to release it because it was seen as a risky song, which, it is. It is a very different sound than you normally hear from K-pop, and to do that kind of thing for a debut? Unheard of. But our girls pushed for Whistle to be the track released and thank God it did, because I love this song. This choreography remains in my mind rent-free from the day I learned it, so for that Whistle is being placed in the stand since debut tier and above Boom Baya. Next, Playing with Fire. Alright, all the other songs can leave the building now, we don't need you hoes. Playing with Fire is that bitch, and I'll fight anyone who says otherwise. Everything about this song was pure perfection. The visuals, stunning, the dance, legendary. When they finally released this song after debut, I was a little scared because how do you follow up a debut that good? Well, these girlies managed to do it. They really called me ugly in 25 languages in this song and I thank them for it. This remains my favorite Blackpink song of all time, and I need serious words with anyone who disagrees. Next, Stay. As if their comeback couldn't get any better, these girls release the ballad of the year. I love ballads. They are my favorite type of song, and it is so rare to get good ones from idol groups, but this one just did everything for me. The slow rap was beautiful, and this is the song that made RosellaMal my bias. The video was so unlike anything I had ever seen in K-pop, with the visuals looking more like an indie artist's would. I think this song was a huge risk for them, and I think it paid off tremendously. If Blackpink weren't in your area before, they were now, as if it's your last. Alright, so this song is good. Don't get me wrong, but after playing with Fire and Stay, it just didn't hit as hard. I still streamed the fuck out of this song, and I still bop to it when it comes on, but it just wasn't as legendary as the previous four. But don't worry because it's still sitting pretty in my playlist. Miss Girl is Unbothered. Now, we all know the next song. The legend, the icon herself. Do. I know this robot voice screwed the name up, but this song needs no introduction. It is iconic, and we all know it. I mean the final chorus / dance break alone are enough to make it legendary. This song is bopping its way straight to the top where it belongs. Playing with Fire is still that bitch, so I can't place it above it, but I will put it above Stay even though it was a tough thing to do. It had to be done. There is a reason their popularity skyrocketed after this song. Next up, Forever Young. Now, don't hate me for this, but aside from do, I really didn't like this comeback as much as the other ones. I mean I still bopped to all the songs, but I don't know, they were just unmemorable to me. Like, if you held me at gunpoint and asked me to sing the chorus to this song, tell my dog I love her, because I'm fucking dead. I don't think any of them are bad. I just don't listen to them as much, and I usually skip them. So unfortunately they have to be in the skip tier. Really was my favorite of the bunch, but I feel like Forever Young, and especially See You Later were just too repetitive for my taste. I'm sorry. Please don't unsubscribe. Kiss and Make Up, the collab of the century. I actually only really started listening to Dua Lipa after this song, so I went into this song for my girls. This is a pretty good song in my opinion, but maybe I'm just a basic bitch. I liked it enough to keep it on my current playlist, so it is sitting pretty. I also have to admit that I listen to it a bit more than As If It's Your Last. I'm sorry, bitch, we are going solo now. Jennie killed it with this debut. Everything about it was perfection, and I can only hope that the other girls get a solo debut just as good as this one. The English rap was perfection. I mean Miss Jennie really bias wrecked me in this one. She was my original bias until Rosé came in with Stay, but when this song came out I remembered why Jennie is that bitch. A queen, who gets way too much hate. That whole YG princess thing. I mean, that's clown shit. Embarrassing. Stop it. Get some help. Now, let's kill this love. This era was a masterpiece and no one can tell me otherwise. I mean the video alone was stunning. Miss Kill This Love is going straight to the top tier because she is that bitch. I mean if you ask a local to name a Blackpink song, this is probably one of the first ones you'll hear. Next, Don't Know What to Do. I like this song. It's not bad at all, but out of the whole 4 songs in this comeback it was probably the one I listened to the least, which means I still listened to it 3,000 times. Don't worry, this song is sitting pretty. Next, Kick It. This song just hits so hard, like the bass is just right in your face, and I love it. This song is criminally slept on, and I won't stand for it. Speaking of criminally slept on, hope not. You guys did this song dirty, and I'm pissed. This song is absolutely gorgeous, and what did it get? Crumbs. Nothing. I'm big salty about it because this song is still on my playlist for crying. This is why I stan. I mean I get that the song didn't really change that much throughout, right? Like, it stayed pretty much the same, but it's still beautiful. Next up, Sour Candy. This was an iconic crossover no matter if you love or hate the song. Like, the fact that the girls worked with Miss Gaga. Iconic. I'm so proud. I like this song, but I'll be real and admit that I don't listen to it as much anymore. It just got old fast for me, but she's still a bop. Now, I'll go ahead and rank So Hot before we get into the album literally. This song is a cover of a Wonder Girls song for anyone who didn't know, and it's a damn good cover, but overall it is a cover of an older song. So, it's just not for me. Like, I still listen to it, but it might be skipped if it shows up in my playlist. Now, how you like that? This comeback was long overdue, so I think that caused a lot of Blinks to be disappointed. This song split the fandom in half. Some people loved it, and others couldn't believe that we waited over a year for it. I can understand why people don't like it. I mean, I wasn't crazy about it at first, but once I got past my expectations, I fell in love with it. The song is different, but in a good way. I still run around screaming look at you now, look at me, but I honestly think that no matter what song the girls came back with, it was gonna upset some people. And that's the problem with YG. When you leave your girl group out of the spotlight for over a year, and literally make a mockery of Blinks who want to come back, you are going to be met with unrealistic, unachievable standards once you let them out of the dungeon. Overall, as it stands today, I like the song, and I think it was a good title track. Next, Ice Cream with Selena Gomez. Listen, I know that this song was pretty divisive. Some people hated it, and some liked it. I personally don't have a problem with this song. I mean, is it my favorite? No, but it isn't as bad as some Blinks make it out to be. I think a lot of Blinks were just let down again because, once again, like clowns, we had expectations that were unrealistically high. Many Blinks were thinking that this collaboration was going to be Ariana Grande and Blackpink, so they were let down because they played themselves. I like Selena Gomez, and you know my ass still bops to her first album, Kiss and Tell, and overall I think her voice went well with the girls. I just didn't really like the song as much as other ones. Like, it just got old fast, so now I usually skip it. Next, Pretty Savage. I've already stated my opinions on this song in my previous video, but I'll say it again for the hoes in the back. This song is fantastic. I just love everything about it, and it is bopping straight to the top, baby. As I said in my previous video, I don't agree with some Blinks that felt like it should have been the title track over Lovesick Girls. Like, Lovesick Girls was a better choice because it was different from How You Like That and Ice Cream. This allowed the girls to showcase their diversity in music. For once in my life, I actually agree with YG's decision here. Now, Bet You Wanna featuring Cardi B. This song was pretty good. I mean, it wasn't my favorite off of the album, but it wasn't bad. When I saw that Cardi was featured on this song, like many Blinks, I was concerned. I mean, her style is just so different from Blackpink's. I didn't know how they would work together, but once I heard the song, it exceeded my expectations. It's not the song I play the most off the album, but it is still sitting pretty in this ranking. Now, for the legend herself, Lovesick Girls. This song is just a straight banger. It is honestly so different from their normal title tracks, and for that, I love it. The dance alone is iconic, and this song deserves to be in the top tier for so many things. Lisa and Jenny's raps were immaculate, and Rose and Jesus' vocals on the bridge, perfection. Crazy Over You. I actually like this song a lot, even though I normally don't like songs that build up just to be a minimal drop. Like, I had to get used to that, but once I listened to it a few times, it became iconic. Jenny and Lisa's rap alone was enough to earn this song a top spot. Good job, girlies. Next, Love to Hate Me. I really like the message of this song. Like, the actual instrumental of this song wasn't my favorite, but for the lyrical content alone this song deserves a good spot. I mean, the girls have gotten so much hate over the years. Like, yes, every K-pop group experiences some hate, but these girls just seem to get more than the average hate. I don't really understand why either, because these girls, while they did have the privilege of debuting in a big 3 company, they worked for their spot there. So anyone who says they don't deserve the success can shut the fuck up. Like, if you don't care for their music, that's fine, but don't say that they are untalented or undeserving. 3 of them literally moved countries in their early teens, and they have all watched countless friends that they thought they would get to debut with leave. For anyone who didn't know, Blackpink was supposed to be a big girl group, much like Twice, but they ended up only debuting 4, and I know that shit took a toll on the girls. Okay, rant over. Last song, You never know. This song was such a beautiful way to close out the album. Like I love ballads. And this one was just chef's kiss. I mean the lyrical content is the same message as the song before it, but with a sadder tone. Because all these people want to hate on Blackpink for having so few songs but still being successful. But I'm gonna need those people to sit down. We have no idea what is going on behind closed doors. So before you hate on these girls for breathing, ask yourself if you could do what they do. I mean, we all know that K-pop idols are commonly mistreated, so just cut them some damn slack. I know if I was one of them, I would have had 20 panic attacks by now, and probably would have left the group. I'm so proud of the girls for everything they have accomplished, and just because I hate the company they are under, it doesn't affect my opinion of them. I think that aside from being the talented queens that they are, I think they are also just kind, humble, girls with dreams like any of us. I really hope they get to make more music in 2021, and that YG starts to manage them better, because I could make a whole ass video on the underhanded tactics of this company. I mean, we all know that they purposely keep the girls from releasing a lot of music because the longer they wait to release a song, the more likely Blinks are to make it trend with views. YG knows this. I mean, that's why all their videos have so many views. Besides the talent, of course, us Blinks are stuck watching the same 5 or so videos, because the company has a clear plan for release. I just hope that the girls don't suffer in the long run for it, because these girls deserve so much more. Alright, well, now that we are all crying, I guess this is the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you like this, don't forget to check out my other videos, like, and subscribe. It really means a lot. I mean, this video probably won't even get a single view anyway, but if it does, hi mom, I'm famous. Alright, I'll see you flowers in the next video. Bye.